Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are staying healthy and well during this time. This is my new classroom, my kitchen table. I'm sure you've carved out a little spot in your home as well to learn and stay busy during this time at home. I hope you all have been creative during this time. I know some of the lessons are to get out and maybe do sidewalk chalk, stay inside and draw if it's a rainy day. Just try to stay creative and have fun. This is going to be a springtime lesson. I'm going to show you guys how to draw a rabbit, and then we're going to use the art element of value, the lightness or darkness of a color, to make our rabbit a little, just a little bit different than just a regular drawing. And I hope you have fun. Don't get stressed out if your rabbit doesn't look like mine. You can always try again, but remember, keep that first one sometimes and go through all of the steps from beginning to end so you know the process. And then if you're not happy with the final result, then start over. Remember not to always stop on your very first mistake. What you'll need for this lesson is just some regular printer paper. You could even use notebook paper if you want to. You're going to need a marker. It doesn't necessarily need to be the same color as mine. You can choose blue if you want to, or this will look nice with any color. Maybe not yellow though. You'll need a paintbrush, and if you don't have a paintbrush at home, try a Q-tip if you want to do the painting part of the lesson, and then a small bowl of water. That's all you'll need for this lesson, and please remember just to have fun and to practice. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to start the rabbit. Have your marker, any color, and some paper, printer paper or notebook paper. Remember to pause the video if I'm going too quickly. You want to start with a circle, and you can leave a little highlight in there and color that in. A V on this side and a V on that side, and color those in. Then we're going to come above the eye. We're going to make a curved line down and a curved line under. It's a little bit tipped in the front. Rabbits have really long ears. They can go in any direction that you want them to. I'm going to make mine go toward the back of the body. I'm going to put an inside of the ear on this one. I'm not going to put it on this one because that would be on the other side of the body and we wouldn't see it. Now we're going to make a curve that dips under just slightly, and we're going to make another one that follows the same way right here for the rabbit's neck. All right, the rest of the paper is going to cover the rabbit's body. So we're going to make a curve that goes up toward the back of our paper and down. Rabbits have really long feet in the back, so we're going to make quite a long straight line for its foot. Then we're going to curve up. And then we're going to come in from that line just a little bit, and we're going to make a C, a backward C shape. Good job. You've almost got a full bunny. We're going to put a tail back here. I'm just going to use a curved shape. If you would like to use a bumpy line, go ahead. Here in the front, let's put a little paw. A line down, curve out and around, back up. And this line right here, we're going to use some overlapping. So this line will tuck behind that foot and it will go all the way back to the back of the rabbit. And then you can put one more little foot. You can make it here or in the front. I'm going to put mine in the front. And if you want to add a little toe, add a little curve line here, bigger curve line right there. It's not so important what it looks like. It's that you have fun and that you practice. We're going to put a little nose right up here. A little bit of a little mouth. And if you want to, as an extra little step, you could use some short strokes like hair. We've learned about texture in art class, so if you want to use the tip of your marker, and don't do this all over. Well, I guess you could, because then you could see what it looks like if you do it all over. But just do it around a little bit, and those will add a little bit of interest to when we get to the water part, if you want to do the water part. Put a little fuzzy cheek right there. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just a little bit of texture, a little bit of interest. I'm going to put some back here. I may make those a little bit more curved. Okay, and in the back, using the same color, put some blades of grass. That's going to add some extra. We've talked about how positive and negative space in 4th grade, and how your picture is not just the subject matter, but the whole picture around it. So we want to add some interesting stuff, but keep it with the same color, and just add whatever kind of grass you think that this rabbit would live in. Use some overlapping. And that's it. That's the simple rabbit drawing. Now, for the little guys, kindergarten first, if that seems a little bit too tricky for you, try this. Try and think about the shapes that you would use to make that rabbit. An oval, a tall curve, 2 of them for the ears, an oval for the eye, triangle on the mouth and the nose, and then a big oval shape. We might want to use a little curve here. And to make that big foot, we can just add a big oval back there and a circle for the tail. All right, if you want to know the next part about using watercolor, click on the next clip. All right, we're going to give this rabbit some value. Value is the lightness or the darkness of a color. And so we're going to take this watercolor that's already in the marker and we're going to add water to it, and that's going to give us some light blues and some very light blues. Won't give us any darker blue though. This is as dark as it's going to get. So taking your paintbrush or your Q-tip, explore with this. You could even go back with your marker and color in some spots, and man, that's going to really give you some very bold color in your picture. But all you have to do is get the paintbrush wet and the watercolor will start to make itself. And what's fun about this is once that you've got some of this marker onto your paintbrush, you can take the color that's in the paintbrush and you can make things that weren't there yet. How about a cloud in the sky? You could take some of that and you could give it a shadow on the ground. So I hope you have fun with this springtime value lesson. And I will be back on here soon to give you guys another lesson to do. Enjoy this one, explore. Keep it when we get back to school. I would love to see some of the things that you guys did while you were at home and being your own artist. I miss you guys so much. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.